Hi guys, Leroy Lawson here. Just wanted to shoot this video and just let you know about this program called Zarfund. You might have seen it already. Like me, I've seen it a few times and it didn't really mean much to me until I got a message from a friend of mine to take a look at this. And my initial reaction or response to this was, come on, get real. This was a $20 program that was talking about making people thousands of dollars in 30 days time. And I've been around the internet a long time. I've seen a lot of programs. So I suppose I was a bit skeptical that will this be something that I want to waste my time doing? Is it, a Ponzi? Is it hypey? All of those things ran through my mind. But I'm glad I gave this some serious thought. And I looked at the numbers. I did my numbers and my calculations. And I thought, wow, this is actually a really good, well thought out program. And, I started really going on this on the 3rd of October, and I've really been impressed so far with how the programs worked. And since then, having a couple of conference calls with the CEO of the company has really given me a much more appreciation for what we have here today. So I just want to show you what's possible with Zarfund and why I think this could be a real strong opportunity for anybody anywhere around the world to end 2016 on and go into 2017 on a high. I really believe this is a great little program, and for most people that may just see it online, they may not realize how powerful this is. So let me just go through the presentation and give you an idea of why I'm excited about this. So it's got a strap line there where wealth is predictable. I'm going to show you how, by just applying some very simple basic fundamentals, how you can actually build quite a nice income from this program. So let's go through it. It's positive talking about changing your finances in 60 days or less. So for me, I wanted a program that over the next 30 days could actually achieve some good results, And I looked at this, did my numbers, did my calculations, weighed up the pros and cons, and I liked what I saw here. So Zarfund is a new kind of approach. With a solution that has been around or systems that have been around, but now it's had a modern spin on it, and it's allowing people to actually benefit financially, literally starting today, right now, where they can actually make money from this program. So it's a peer-to-peer funding matrix, and I'm going to talk about a 2x6 matrix in which how this works. It's a great opportunity, guys. Anywhere around the world, somebody could be benefiting from this program. And we're going to use Bitcoin. We're going to talk a bit about Bitcoin on, how we get remunerated and why I think, Bitcoin is something that everybody should get their hands on one way or the other. So everybody starts here. This is you. And you'll get invited into the program by someone who's your level 1 upline. Okay. So that's a bit of jargon. That's pretty much all I'm going to really talk about, the upline and things like that. I'm going to talk to you how this program works and how it can work for you. The great thing about this is that the CEO looked at a way in which you can help anybody, anywhere around the world. So your starting point is $20, 20 US dollars. In the UK, £15, 15, 16 pounds, obviously depending on the price of the Bitcoin. Now, when I first saw this program and started to look at this, one Bitcoin was 472 pounds. Okay. By the end of that week, it went up to 499 pounds. As I'm recording this to you, Bitcoin is over 530 pounds. So rather than hearing it from me, let me just click on this and I'll go back to this in a second. Okay. So I was looking at this earlier and I was like, man, this is incredible. So as it trades today, each Bitcoin is $658. You can see this chart here. Now, let me flick back to this. I'll find this. You can go to bitcoin.com and look at these prices yourself. I just find this a bit more easier on the eye. So let me just show you this. Hopefully you can see my screen nice and clear. To join this program, you need 0.03 Bitcoin. Right now, bang on 16 pounds to get involved. Okay, so no more than 20 pounds. Whatever country you're in, choose whatever sterling and work it out. If you're in the US, obviously US dollar, what's that? $20. Yeah, if you're in Canada, let's go to the Canadian dollar. And let's just have a quick look at Canadian dollar. That will be $25. Okay. So we're not asking for a huge amount of money to get involved with this program, guys. Very easy on the pocket program. Now, that took away one of the biggest challenges a lot of people want to make money online, because a lot of programs, want you to spend a lot of money to get involved with. And what happens if you don't make anywhere near that back? Then it's just more of a deficit. Okay. I love this program because of the fact that it's a low entry level, so people can get involved. The other thing that the owner looked at was people coming into the program. So I'm going to just address that in the slides. But again, very low entry for people getting involved with this. And it's very easy to take away. Basically, the two biggest barriers that most people have is having the ability to, constantly bring people into the program themselves, or the amount of money it needs. These two issues have been addressed by the CEO. Okay. So when I joined and got going on this, which was October the 3rd, let me just look at this, because I cannot believe, even though I heard about Bitcoin, I didn't really do much with it. I got actually paid from a previous opportunity from Bitcoin on my, I got a debit card. It goes straight onto my debit card and I use it. And I feel like, this is great. Whatever I'm making, I'm paying myself in Bitcoin, and I'm buying flights with it. I'm buying my shopping with it. I'm doing whatever I need to do, paying bills, all of that good stuff. Now, like I said, when I joined, one Bitcoin was £472, 73 pounds. I can't quite get it around October the 3rd there when I got going. But let's just look at October the 5th. £480 was one Bitcoin. Let me just remind you guys, one Bitcoin today, £535. If you just bought Bitcoin when I joined on October the 3rd and left it, that value now would have gone from 480 to 535 pounds. What's that? An extra over 50 pounds in value just by you buying it and not doing anything. Okay. I'm going to show you something else that when I look back a year from every time I do a presentation, I look back a year from the day I'm doing it. And let's say October the 26th. Okay. Can't go further back. It's October the 23rd today. One Bitcoin was 186 pounds. Okay. So you don't need to calculate for this. You can see automatically that, hey, just by having it in a Bitcoin wallet, your value would have gone up, doubled, actually tripled, looking at today's money. So just by you buying and holding, and fast forward on a year later, that same Bitcoin now would have gone up in value to 535 pounds. Unfortunately, my own local my currency, sterling, around the 23rd, we had a Brexit, and obviously it's common knowledge the pound dropped, massive value, dropped to its lowest level for over 30 years. And a couple of weeks back, it dropped again to its lowest level for over 40 years, 40 plus years. It spiked down. So, that gives you an idea. So if I had my money in a bank last year, the same amount, and I just left it, do you think I would be getting this rate of return from that? Don't need to be a rocket science to know that that's obviously what you're not going to be getting, from the banks. When you would have to have a serious amount of money to earn triple, from 186 pounds to 535 pounds. No. So, hey guys, I'm not saying, I've got a crystal ball. We know that you can predict the future, but I'm just wanting to make sure that you get the value of why you need, or get the message of why you need to get some money in Bitcoin. Don't care how you do it, but my advice would be get some. Okay. I want to show you this program on how you can well and truly get hold of Bitcoin in a very nice, very powerful way of doing it. So let's just remind ourselves, 0.03 to start is 16 pounds to get going in this program. Okay. So let's go back to the slide. So you see here, you pay your 0.03, your 15, 16 pounds to your upline, level 1 upline, and you're in the program. At that point, you will have your own referral link, and you can then obviously share it with other people. If you don't upgrade, which means you can sign up to the program, but don't upgrade, which is paying your level 1 membership, your account will just auto delete. Yeah, because obviously, there's no need to have accounts that aren't funded. Yeah, for the sake of £15. So those accounts will just be auto deleted. So to take care of your wallets prior to that. And I'll talk about that as I go through. So it works like this, guys. You make a donation. This is your subscription, will be what you can be making, project what you can make the next 30 days, the next 60 days, 90 days, and so forth. So once you're active, you're now in a position yourself to receive 0.03 Bitcoin per month from 2 people you invited and have registered. Or maybe even your upline have registered underneath you. Because for me, I've not just introduced 2 people, I've introduced a few more than that. As a result, those people had to fall underneath the existing 2 people that I brought into the program. Okay. So another thing I like about this program is it doesn't matter if it was you who brought those 2 in, or if you got those 2 from spillover, but it still does not negate your responsibility to bring in 2 people yourself. But now you can actually still get paid as if you brought those 2 people in yourself, whilst you're going around the business of getting around to bringing in 2 people. You imagine you get 2 people in this program that you might not even introduced at the time, you've got paid on, and now you've got a bit of a story. You think it'd be probably easier to talk to people? Absolutely. Yeah. You got some results there. And now it's, you've got a bit more money. So you're going to be obviously excited that that worked. So let's look at this. Your level 1 is full. What now? This is basically what I love about this, and how, this whole statement from Zig Ziglar really comes into play. Helping other people get what they want in life, you will get what you want. Your goal now is to help those 2 people, whether you invited them into the program or somebody else did, to get there too. Okay? Because that will obviously help them move on to their program, and you to move on yourself. So get that out of the way. Yeah, just get that out of the way. You don't need to stop at 2. If you don't want to, you can do. It's totally down to yourself. But it will just basically help your matrix grow. So let's say you've done that. Level 1 is full. You're now in a position to upgrade to level 2. Level 2 now is 0.05 Bitcoin. I can tell you that's £25. So for £25, you upgrade to the next level. Okay, so again, you're in a position now from what you've made from level 1 to upgrade. You've made 30 from level 1. You've got enough to upgrade to level 2. I love the fact that at level 1, you've introduced 1 person, you've broken even. Okay. The way Bitcoin has been growing since I've been involved on the 3rd of October till now, you'll probably even make a bit of profit because of the value of the coin going up. And so that's a bonus. Yeah, that's literally just a bonus. I never expected that, but it's been happening. So that's been fantastic. And you get 2 people in, and basically you've doubled your initial investment into the program. Fantastic. So level 2 now looks like this. You paid £25 to go up to level 2. You now get £25 donated to you from the 4 people in the matrix below you. Okay. The owner wants to create a lot of value around this whole program, so that it's not just about, okay, great, you can receive your money left, right, and center. It's about being able to keep that money, use it wisely, and things of that nature. So there'll be a lot of value in this program when people get involved, that they will just learn and grow from, be able to handle when we're talking about some of the bigger figures we're going to go through. So you're at level 2, you're now receiving £25, a maximum of £100 at that level from 4 people. Once you've got £50 in your account at level 2, then you've got enough to upgrade to level 3. Okay, so I wouldn't advise anybody just to sit on level 2, just waiting for all of your donations to come in. The moment you've got enough to upgrade to level 3, do it. Because I'm getting messages from people saying, oh man, I missed out on another donation, and things of that nature. Because what can happen is you might be sleeping, you might be out busy, and you're at level 2. Let's say you've made, say, £50 or £75, but you've not upgraded to level 3, and somebody below you now has gone on, upgraded to level 3, and you could have been at level 3 earning level 3 money, but you didn't do it in time, even though you had the funds. So I say to people, get yourself upgraded the moment it is humanely possible to do it. Don't wait on it, because you do not know what somebody's going to do with this program. Okay, the person that I'm registered under, I've leapfrogged him, because of the fact that he's at that particular level, and I've gone up to different levels in the program. So it can happen. This isn't one of those programs where, only the people that, are above you can earn more than you. Not at all. In fact, the owner of this company doesn't earn the most money. So that should give you an idea. So you're at level 3 now. You've paid £50, .1 Bitcoin to upgrade to level 3. Okay, £50 UK money, about 100 Canadian dollars. Now what happens is you've got 8 people paying you £50 each per month. Okay, so that's about £400 on that level. Okay, so let's just recap here. At this point, you're contributing 0.1 Bitcoin to your level 3 upline. You're receiving in turn 0.1 Bitcoin. I mean, I really love that. It's not one of those programs where, okay, they say you're going to receive 100%, but you don't. You pay a processing fee, you pay, all that kind of stuff. And then a few days later, you might receive some of that money. You're receiving it immediately, guys. The other thing I looked at was I didn't want a program where if there was an issue, would I still be able to access my funds? This, guys, goes immediately to your own wallets. Okay, your own wallets. That was really important for me. Okay, so at level 3, this should be the minimum target personally for anybody I'm working with, is get to level 3, and especially to get this book, The Formula for Riches. This book, The Difference Between the Rich and Poor. This guy here, Dr. Hannes Dreyer, he talks about this whole thing. He was a financial planner, 25 years of experience, is in this downloadable ebook. I won't labor on it, but all I will say to you is get it, read it, and apply it, because what he talks about in this, the strategies that he's going to share with you to how to build an income that pays you for life is worth just getting to level 3 for. I don't care what you need to do, get to level 3 to read this book. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So here's the math so far. Level 1, you receive 2 payments of 0.03 Bitcoin, total £30. You've used that money to upgrade to level 2, which is £25, leaving you with £5 profit on level 1. At level 2 now, you're receiving 4 payments of 0.05 Bitcoin, maximum of £100. You've given you enough money to upgrade to level 3, £50. And at level 3 now, you're receiving 8 payments of £50, total of £400. Now, even after you've upgraded to level 4, you've got £300 profit left over. Okay, quite a big, massive difference here from the amount you started out with to what you can earn now. So, level 4. Now, when I was doing my calculations, guys, this is when the penny started to drop for me. I was like, okay, I need to really get to level 4. I previously, I was making a nice daily income from a previous program, and up to the tune of sometimes $2,000 in a day. So I wanted something that gave me that kind of income potential. So when I looked at this, I wasn't that excited until I started to look at level 4. And level 4, I can see, was going to start to set the foundation for that income. Now, obviously, I didn't earn that income straight out of the gate. I built that up over a few months, and then it got to that point. Here is no different. So level 4 now, you're receiving 0.2 Bitcoin, which is about £100 from 16 people. So that's a maximum of 1,600 people, $1,600, £600 at level 4. All right, about $3,000 Canadian dollars at that level. So that's pretty decent money just at level 4. Now, there's always another level to go to. So again, you're not going to keep it all, spend it all, or whatever. Even though you can, it's your money, it's in your wallet. There's another level, and for me, this is the level that really resonated for me to start really looking at earning the money that I like to earn. So level 5 now, guys, you get to level 5 by donating 1 Bitcoin. Remember, 1 Bitcoin was 400. Sorry, now it's actually 530 pounds. Okay, so this Bitcoin currency, this is no fly-by-night cryptocurrency. Will it stay? This has been around since 2008. Okay, so this currency, you can see, you can go on to bitcoin.com. You can see how how it's been growing, and it's a really important currency. of the 21st century. There's even ATM machines you can go to and, you know, withdraw Bitcoin. You can actually use your smartphone, go to an ATM machine and get paid out from your ATM machine. You can transfer money. You know, it's fantastic. I totally love it. Falling in love with Bitcoin all the way. So now 1 Bitcoin, guys, from the money you've made at level 4, you're using 1 Bitcoin to upgrade to level 5. And like we said before, don't wait until you receive all 16 payments on level 4 to upgrade to level 5. Once you receive, you know, your first 5 donations, that's enough to upgrade to level 5. 1 Bitcoin. Okay. Now you're in a position. Obviously, if this is your goal, to be earning over 10,000 in a month. This is where it's at, guys. You can receive 1 Bitcoin from 32 people in your level 5. Now let's say just to round down the numbers, keep it easy for me. Say that's £16,000. £16,000 at level 5 that you can be generating from this program. Say 30,000 Canadian dollars at that level. So quite a nice income you can start building up from, you know. And imagine, guys, you're doing this from 2 people that have joined you in this program, and the 2 have found 2. Now, I've been around this industry a long time. I know not everybody's going to find 2 and 2 by 2. Some people will find 1. Some people will go out and just find a whole army of people themselves because they see this, and it's like they're not waiting on people to upgrade and things like that. The other thing to bear in mind, guys, you can have more than 1 position in this program. Okay, so when you take more than 1 position, hey, you could be earning multiples of this kind of money. You know, maybe not all maxed out on level 5. Let's be realistic here. You know, you may have a couple on level 5, few on level 4 in another spot that you've taken into the program. So you can help yourself by helping yourself with another position. Okay, really powerful stuff here. And, you know, you can even, you know, to decide to not wait for your level 2 to give you enough money, or level 3 to give you enough money to want to upgrade to level 4. If you've got the means, you can even go there yourself. You know, nothing's stopping you in the program, stopping you doing that. You can do that if you want to be strategic and you know you're going to work the program. You know, you can pretty much just make sure you've secured yourself. If you are a networker, you've got access to people, because we've got people literally today telling me, oh my goodness, I've missed out on another donation. Somebody else saying, oh, can you, you know, I used to be able to tell people, hey guys, I think you need to upgrade now, but it's not always feasible that I'm in a position to be able to let people know, because the program can move really quickly. And obviously you don't want to miss out on donations, especially when we're talking about £500 plus. You don't want to be, you know, the person that wakes up in the morning and sees that email that you could have, because you didn't upgrade when you had the money. Do it. You know, if there's one thing I want to really draw home, is upgrade when you're in a position to do so. Do not wait, because waiting will be a very painful lesson for you if you could have upgraded and you're missing out on these donations. Okay, so level 5, guys, you're receiving 32 payments of £500 each, £16,000 in total. Obviously giving you enough now to upgrade to level 6. Now level 6, you know, like I said, it's a 2x6 matrix. 2 people come in to level 6. Now, to go to that level, it requires 2 Bitcoins. Okay, I showed you earlier what the price of Bitcoin is. Let's just round it down a bit. So 2 Bitcoin, let's say that's £1,000. Okay, so it's £1,070 at today's value. Let's say it's £1,000. So if you made from level 5 16,000, it's not too much to go up to level 6, right? From that level 6, you've got a maximum, I'm telling you here, maximum of 64 people paying you £1,000. Okay, so that's over £60,000 at level 6, guys. So you're making money at level 6, you're making money at level 5, you're making money at level 4, you're making money at level 3, you're making money when you joined initially on your level 1. Okay, they all build at different levels. One day you might get a level 4 income. The other day you might get a level 5. You might get a level 6. You can only receive money at the level that you're at, though. Yeah, don't expect to, you know, because somebody fell on your level 5. If you're not personally at that level, don't expect to be rewarded at that level. Yeah, but you know, This program is very forgiving, guys. Very forgiving. If you do miss that month, it's not forever. The following month you can make sure you get yourself sorted and you're positioned yourself. But like I said, do it when you can upgrade. Do it. Now, I'm a realist, guy. I'm a realist. I look at these programs. I've seen a lot of programs over the years, and I always look at, okay, what if 90% of this does not happen? What's the figures? Is it worth me doing? So I looked at this and I thought, okay, if I get to level 6, and yeah, great. If I max out my level 6, that is, fantastic money, 60 odd thousand pounds. What if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't happen? What if 90% of what I'm telling you does not happen, does not materialize? Will it still be worth me doing this for additional 6,000, additional 5,000 a month? Would it be worth me doing? And my answer is absolutely. Absolutely, it would be worth me doing this for an extra 5,000 or 6,000 pounds. From a £15 program, absolutely. It's pretty much one of those no-brainer answers in my book. So let's just recap. Level 4, 16 people paid you 0.2 Bitcoin. Okay. Total £1,600. Out of that, you've used 1 Bitcoin, £500 to upgrade to level 5. You're now in a position to receive 32 payments of 1 Bitcoin yourself, say £16,000. Out of that money, you've got enough to upgrade to level 6, which is 2 Bitcoins, let's say 1,000, in order for you to earn, 60 odd thousand. So the great thing about this program, guys, is that it shouldn't have to leave you broke in order for you to do this. Yeah. There's a lot of programs that start at 1,000, that start at 2,000 and things of that nature. And you have to find that 2,000 and make that program work. And I love some of those programs I've seen. But what I love about this, guys, the simplicity of it. In fact, the simplicity of it makes this a program that people will easily dismiss because they think, hey, it's 15 quid. And I've joined another program, which is, 3 times that, or probably 10 times that in reality. I'm going to work the one that I put a lot more into it. And my whole reaction was when I first saw this, I was like, I said this to my upline. I said, look, I would have more respect for this if you told me it was 2,000 to join, not $20. Yeah. I was really kind of, almost a bit angry, to be honest, say, don't waste my time with this already. Come on. We're experienced, people. We know that these programs pretty much doesn't, last or see the light of day. I'm glad how this has been designed, how the owner has taken care of some of my concerns, by how he's created this program. And it's just been fantastic. It has been a fantastic, couple of weeks so far. I'm leading into my 3rd week and I'm just loving it. So guys, with that, just gonna leave you with this note. You can impact your life starting with 0.03 Bitcoin or somebody else's life. Yeah. So this is a great program. You can pay it forward, help somebody get started and literally start changing the course of their financial life from this point onwards. If they're not already in a position of, great affluence and wealth, this is a program that can get them back on that track if they came off it or take care of some financial needs or just help somebody in need. I love this program for all of those reasons. So guys, hope you got some great value from this, and more importantly, why you definitely want to get your hands on Bitcoin and, look to build that as an investment for your own self and your own family. With that said, I'll see you at the top. Have a fantastic day. Speak to you soon.